Intro Introduction to Sociology. Sociology is a study of social life, social change, and the social causes and the consequences of human behavior. And we have anthropology. It is a study of what makes us human. Then we have psychology. It is a scientific study of the mind and behavior. Economics, a social science concerned with the production, distribution, consumption of goods and services. Then the political sciences, social study concerning the allocation and transfer of power in decision making, the rules and systems of the governance, including governments and international organization, political behavior and public policies. Man is a social animal. Both the nature and the necessity make the man live in a society. Sociology is the youngest of all social sciences. The word sociology was coined by Auguste Comte. It was coined by Auguste Comte. Auguste Comte, a French philosopher in 1839. He is considered as the father of sociology. Father of sociology. The word sociology is derived from the Latin word societas, which means being friendly with others, and the Greek word logos. Societas and Greek word logos. It means being friendly, and this means to study. Hence, sociology means the study of the human relations in the group and the interactions with each other in the society. Various sociological phenomena are studied under the umbrella of sociology. The study of social relations is the main interest in sociology. We have some definitions of sociology given by L.F. Ward. He said sociology is a science of society or of social phenomena. Then Ginsburg, he said sociology is a study of human interaction and interrelation of the conditions and consequences. Okay, based on above definitions, we can conclude that sociology is a science of society, social relationships, social actions, social life. On a whole, the common idea deduced from the above discussion is that sociology is the branch of science that deals with the scientific study of human interactions in society. Scope of sociology. There is not a single opinion about the scope of sociology. The overall objective of sociology is to systematically know about how individuals and groups create a social relationship and how do they maintain and change it. Career opportunities. One can expect career at research institutions, law firms, public health welfare organizations, private business, international agencies, medical firms, educational institutions, advertising firms, survey and polling organizations, journalism, and many more. Students with a bachelor's degree in sociology often secure employment as social researchers, case workers, paralegals, public relations workers, administrators, community organizers, public policy researchers, and data analysts. There are two main schools of thoughts regarding scope of sociology that exist among sociologists. One is formalistic school. The scope of sociology has been discussed and viewed by Albion Small, Alfred Weirkant, Mark Weber, Leopold von Wies. According to this school of thought, sociology is pure and independent, and sociology deals with problems which are not dealt by any other social sciences. Albion Small said that it does not study all the activities of society. The scope of sociology is the study of the generic forms of social relationships. Like generic form of social relationships. Alfred said sociology is a special branch of knowledge dealing with the ultimate forms of mental or psychic relationships which unite people in society. He further maintains that similarly, in dealing with culture, sociology should not concern itself with the actual contents of culture evolution, but it should confine itself to only the discovery of the fundamental forces of change and persistence. Max Weber said, sociology aims to interpret and understand social behavior, but it does not include all human relations because all of them are not social. According to Max, sociology is concerned with the analysis and classification of types of social relationships. And according to Leopold, the scope of sociology is the study of forms of social relationships. Next, we have synthetic school. According to this group, sociology is a general science. This school of thought wants sociology to be a synthesis of the social sciences or a general science. The other group states that the field of social investigation is too wide for any other social science, and sociology is a special social science such as economics, anthropology, history, and social psychology. This also considered that sociology is a general science. David Emile Durkheim, David Emile Durkheim says sociology can be divided into three major divisions like social morphology, social physiology, and then the general sociology. Under morphology, it is concerned with geographical or territorial basis of the life, such as its volume and density, local distribution, and life. Under physiology, it is divided into a number of branches, such as sociology of religion, morals, laws, economic life, language, etc. These activities are related to the various social groups. And under the general sociology, it is concerned to discover the general characters of these social facts. Then, according to Sorokin, the subject matter of sociology is the study of relationship between different aspects of the social phenomena, such as the study of understanding the relationship between the various social and non-social aspects. And then last we have J.B. Mackey. He says action, social structure, social process, and social institutions are included in the scope of sociology. We have then the special branches of sociology, which are medical, industrial, social, political, military, economic. Okay, then we have relationship of sociology with the other social sciences. Different social sciences deal with different aspects of man's social life, such as history, anthropology, social psychology, economics, political sciences, etc. So these social sciences are closely interrelated. Sociology is neither a new science nor the mother of the other social science, but it runs parallel to mother sciences as discussed below. Sociology and history. Now we're going to see the similarities. History is basically concerned with what happened in the past at a particular moment, and historian also wants to know how does it affected the future. Though he she is not interested to know the future and present, but how things evolved is definitely a matter of concern. History acts as a base of the present and as a predictor of the future. Sociology is a science of the society and is interested in knowing how the society evolved and how the practices and the cultures came into existence and how does the various beliefs and practices affected the health of an individual family and community. Then we have sociology and the political science. These two are very closely related. Sociology has roots in politics. Sociology is a science of society, but political science is a science of state and government. Sociology deals with all kinds of societies, both organized and unorganized, whereas political science deals with only the political organized societies. Sociology has a wider scope than political science. Sociology studies man as a social animal, whereas in political science, man is considered as a political animal. Sociology is a general social science, but political science is a special social science. The approach of sociology is sociological, whereas the approach of political science is political. Sociology is comparatively younger science than the political science. And we have sociology and anthropology. The sociology and anthropology are connected to each other. Anthropology is defined as the science of man and his works and behavior. It deals with men and groups, not individuals. There are two types of anthropology: organic or physical anthropology. It deals with the evolution of the man, his bodily characteristics, and the heredity. Then we have socio-cultural anthropology. It is often called cultural anthropology and it studies man as a social animal. Hobel says that sociology and anthropology are, in the broadest sense, one and the same. Hober says. Hober says sociology and the anthropology are the broadest one, same. Origin of the family, beginning of the marriage, private party, property, etc., can be understood better in the light of anthropological knowledge. The conclusions drawn by the sociologist have helped anthropologists in their studies. Sociologists study both small and large societies. Anthropologists generally concentrate on small societies. Then we have sociology and psychology. Sociology and psychology are interrelated sciences. Psychology is a study of human behavior. Some psychologists dispute the relationship between sociology and psychology. According to Durkheim, sociology deals with the social facts, not with the psychological facts. Ginsberg's sociological explanations can be confirmed by relating them to the psychological laws as an explanation. According to Craig and Gutchfield, psychology is the science of behavior of an individual in the society. Social psychology depends on the sociology to understand properly human nature and behavior. At the same time, it has been widely recognized that for understanding the changes in social structure, psychological factors plays important role. Both sciences have common topics. Social psychology also help us to face the social problems. Psychology is a behavioral science that generally deals with the individual. Social psychology serves as a link between sociology and psychology. Sociology studies the society and the social group. Social psychology studies the behavior of an individual. Sociology analyzes social process, but social psychology analyzes mental processes. Sociology takes interest in the social forms and structure where behavior of man takes place. Psychology and social psychology refers to the behavior and individuals directly. Sociology studies the groups themselves, whereas the psychology studies the individual. The social psychology deals with the behavior of an individual in a group. Then we have sociology and economics. The relationship between these two are so close that sometimes one is considered as a branch of the other. Economics deals with the economic activities of man. Economics studies man as a wealth getter and a wealth disposer. Sociology and economics are mutually helpful. Economical changes have been explained by some economists as an aspect of the social change. Many environments like Karl Marx and Veblen said that the social phenomena is determined by the economical factors. Sociology studies all types of social relations, whereas an economics deals with the only social issues, which are economic in character. The scope of sociology is wider than the scope of economics. Sociology is one of the recently originated, but economics have reached advanced degree of maturity. And we have importance of scope of sociology for nurses. Okay. For nurses, it studies role of institution of development of individuals, plans of society, finds solutions for international problems, enriches human culture of course. Change outlook towards social problems, studies society, find out the solution of social problems. Intellectual domain also, then the emotional and the cultural domain.